Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction or read-through for Omniscient Reader, chapters 241 and probably just 242. If they're really short, maybe I'll do another one. I'll probably just stick to two. Honestly, I've been bringing it up in every intro, but I am now realizing I am like so hooked in, so excited for more ORV that I've been saying again and again, hey, I need to start shortening the videos because we're going to be caught up soon, and then eventually we're just going to be stuck doing one chapter a week and then waiting, and they're not going to be very long. And really, I'm saying it to all of you when I think it's me. I think it's myself that needs to hear this. Because when we get caught up, it's like, how am I going to just read one chapter a week? And again, even if I'm going to read the official translation. I'm going to read officially, so no reading ahead or anything. But even if I did read ahead, that would only be like another video or two, basically. And then I would still be stuck waiting for 1 week. So it's like, how am I going to cope with this? But either way, I hope you're excited because I'm excited. One thing that I wanted to bring up, I always like to go back and check last week's comments just to see if there was anything I wanted to bring up. A couple of comments bringing things up about the clocks I've been mentioning, how there's the one that's like really weird. And even last time I was like, so was that just some number system that I'm not aware of, like not Roman numerals? But something that they brought up in last week's chapter was that, before there weren't a lot of people buying watches or clocks because people were like, hey, the night's going to happen and we're going to die anyway. So maybe that's why some of the clocks are just there for decoration, for aesthetic purposes. They don't actually really need to tell the time because that's the way that people were treating things. We kind of got that in last week's set of chapters, but there was also the fact that we're not just in the human world, we have a bunch of worlds and planets and stuff going on in ORV. So there's totally the chance that it could just be from some weird alien planet. But either way, I'm just going to start reading. Last week we got some more good stuff with Dokja's allies potentially preparing to come make an incursion, to come find him, to come save him. I think he's handling himself pretty well. I don't know if he needs to be saved, honestly. And we had Ha-Young entering fighter form. And other than that, I guess we just got the introductions of these new barons, counts, aristocrats. I was like, what's a word to encompass all of those titles? We have more of the demon nobles coming in to fight against Ha-Young and Dokja here. So we have, warning, this episode may contain depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some readers. Feels like a little bit of time since we got a violence warning, or maybe I'm just terrible at remembering because I usually just skim over it. That is the result of revolution. We have the bat. Watch as your source of hope crumbles. Alright? Watch as he crumbles. And more of him just standing there as he crumbles. Huh? I love the one guy foaming at the mouth here. Everybody's terrified and being affected. Dokja thought to himself, the fighter can only go up against the executioners. The enemies have decided to use their true powers rather than the positions, so we'll have to deal with them. If I release my power this time, it'll be hard on my incarnation. It's a bit embarrassing that I've risen to be a constellation but haven't used that power yet. Who am I? Unleashing constellation status. Then we basically have hockey flexing. The stupid bird face, I love it. The shocked bird face. Your incarnation is unsuitable for your status. Your status has been temporarily adjusted to match your incarnation. Your level is currently historical. This energy, he's a constellation? Someone in the demon realm noticed you. Someone in the demon realm noticed you. Someone in the demon realm noticed you. I wonder if it's important that it was 3 of them, or if it's just showing that there are powerful sort of beings, multiple, that are doing it. Your incarnation cannot maintain your status. He starts to crack. Your physical incarnation is falling apart. It'll be hard to buy more time now. I better end this while they're intimidated by my status. Somebody on the team loves these mouthless panels, and I don't remember them before, but now we get them like all the time. It must be somebody new who who got hired or something. Special skill bookmark activated. Because we've gotten so many recently. Your incarnation's too unstable to use this skill. You used power that doesn't meet the probability. Drat, did I jump the gun? The exile penalty is accelerated. Even if you're a constellation, you can't kill me within the scenario. And we have executioner powers being used now. Call for reinforcements. If we just hold off long enough, his body will destroy itself. And an executioner takes notice. An exile? That means if I can just get my hands on his story... Dokja thought to himself, to take down a marquee, I need to at least be able to use electrification, but I can't use skills. If this drags on, not only will my body be in danger, the citizens will be too. And we have more demons. I've got to figure out a way to kill them without using my skills. But how? There's only one option. He cuts off the arms. Oh no, Hyung comes in. You can't just let your guard down like that. Gah. Character Jang Hyung is using the skill Immortal Body level 7. Immortal Body? That's a skill from the Wuxia system. Yeah. There was someone I was chatting with earlier who was from Wuxia. I guess the Black Flame Dragon wasn't the only one he was talking to, but Immortal Body is in the style of Skybreaker. So... We've kind of gone from grooming victim Hyung to catfish Hyung. Attack them. Kill the fighter first. That way, save the revolutionary. And we have this huge amassing of them all. Any ideas? I can't kill the nobles. You just take care of the executioners. And Dokja uses the shield. You are being protected by the scenario. I'm being protected, so I won't die. Don't push your limits, just calmly take out one at a time. The dictator has forced the night to end, and they're both surprised by that. Maybe it's because they were able to sense Dokja using his constellation status. And another gorgeous shot of this place. I love the design so much. No one died this night. And everyone's surprised. Your protection from the scenario is lifted. He's no longer protected. Okay, so it's to make Dokja vulnerable to the demon nobles, but wouldn't that also make the executioners now vulnerable? Kill him. He's got excellent stories. He smiles. Good job coming up with a plan, but you're making a mistake. The executioners can no longer use their power once the night is over, and they start turning back into who they were before. And both the Marquis who lead the industrial complex's military are together here. Okay, so the bird, Ostion, was the one who lost their arms. This is exactly the situation I've been waiting for. Unleash the story. Story Insect Genocide has begun. And now we get our title splash. Unidentified. We're still on Unidentified Wall. Part 7. And that's where it ends. We end with the title splash. Okay. Well, that would be that. I guess. Alright then. But we still get to read more, thankfully. That was very fun, though. I can't, again, if I was caught up, getting cliffhung on this would hurt. It would hurt my soul. So let's keep reading. I really want to keep going. 242 starts with Insect Genocide, a story paid for by the genocide of tens of thousands of weaklings. It's terribly vulnerable against strong opponents, but against the weak it's an entirely different story. Okay, so this is a way to take out like a lot of the low-level ones here. You've absolute power over beings with a lower status. The story only applies to beings with a status below a certain level. This can't be. I wouldn't think that this would work on the nobles. I would think that they were strong enough to avoid it. But the random citizens who are serving as the executioners, like those I could see it working on for sure. And then he takes off. And rip Stuart Little. Rip this guy too. You have obtained a historical story. You've obtained a historical story. And then kicking a third. You have obtained a historical story. Your physical incarnation's quickly falling apart. Run away. He's not an opponent you can handle. Hurry. And then Ostion starts running. But he's grabbed. Same with the bat. And they're slammed into each other. You have obtained many new stories. You've killed Demon Marquis Cortetto. You've killed Demon Marquis Ostion. You've acquired a new achievement. Your notoriety is spreading in the demon realm after killing the Marquis. High-class nobles in the demon realm fear you. You've obtained 50,000 coins for your achievement. Your physical incarnation has reached its breaking point. He leaps down. Story Insect Genocide was forcibly ended. Drat, guess that's my limit. Baron Gilat, Baron Sarabos, and Count Mokba. And the three all take notice. Baron Gilat, I feel like we had a similar name early in the arc. The one guy like toward the very beginning. Tell the Duke, he better be afraid of the day. For the first time, in that early morning light, time began to flow within the industrial complex. It's a revolution. Revolutionary, and everybody starts cheering. Jung Yuk, Jung Yuk. Your influence has surpassed that of the true revolutionary. Conditions to create a story have been met. Story obtained. New story. Silver Screen Revolutionary has begun. Byung in the Constellation should have seen all that. The Dokkaebi Egg reacts to your story. The Dokkaebi Egg begins to record your tale. And it cracks. We're having a Pokemon egg hatching scenario. The egg has begun to hatch. You're gonna be a dad, Dokja. A temporary channel was created in the Demon Realm. Constellation Demon King of Salvation has entered the temporary channel. Okay, cute. And we have the, it starts with BI. Cute. Now we have Hatching Part 1. I'm so excited for this. Constellation Demon King of Salvation looks upon the Siswitz Industrial Complex. And he gets another pop-up. And he gets to see from above now. Constellation Demon King of Salvation has entered the temporary channel. It's a channel. A channel's been opened. The Dokkaebi have come. The Demon Realm is finally getting the recognition we deserve. Hey, are you okay? Did you just get the message too? The destruction of your incarnation's been delayed due to your entry to the temporary channel. I can at least buy some time with this. A channel's an important device that composes a key point of a story. By entering a channel, your stories become more stable over time. Although I haven't fully escaped the circumstances of being in exile, enter a main scenario to stop the collapse of your stories. In order for me in exile to enter a main scenario, I'll have to kill the true revolutionary. So we still need to figure out who the true revolutionary is. Your physical incarnation has been gravely damaged. A new story is required to mend it. The temporary channel will not last much longer. The Dokkaebi Egg will hatch soon. Feed it a healthy story. And he starts to throw some letters in. Right? The Dokkaebi Egg is satisfied. The Dokkaebi Egg wishes for the warmth of a parent. In case the egg ever hatches, you should know that you must hold it right before it hatches. They say that's the way to ensure a healthy Dokkaebi will be born. That's why we all do that. So, we have the advice from Mama Byung to Papa Dokja, which is, sort of giving Dokja just a point of a point of connection with Han being, or Han Myung-go, or Myung-go, being the seahorse dad. To think that Okubis believe such a superstition. Eileen, shut down the citizens' district. The nobles won't be making their move for a while now anyway, so our side needs to rest and prepare as well. And then we see a desk. Don't move today. Your body's in terrible condition. Okay, we have Mpreg Dokja. You answer like you mean it. You almost really died. I've never had to use 5 historical stories to repair someone. I still have legendary stories, so it's fine. You want to use fragments of legendary stories for mending? Do you have any idea what those are worth? Just how did you stay alive up until now? Was the blessing of the story with you or something? Enough lecturing. I can't go anywhere today because of this. What's that? A Dokubi egg. What? Really? And we have a box popping up. Constellations currently in the channel 1. The solo viewer, Dokja here. Wait, are you saying this is a real Dokubi egg? You're not kidding? Does it seem like I'm kidding? Then, did the channel open because of this thing? Yeah. Wait, if that's really a Dokubi, I'm just trying to give the Demon Realm a chance as well. It's not like you can remain slaves to the industrial complex forever. Are you scared of the next scenario? Well, this is a world without good options. I think it's necessary to consider the fact that choosing an uncertain lesser evil could actually make your lives worse. I'm extremely grateful that you started the revolution, but just why are you going this far? This is really good. There's a story I want to see the end of. Hidden scenario. And no crack here? Did he just sort of rotate it to the other side? And then we have our recap of that. So now we need to kill the real revolutionary. We need the unborn baby to be born so the channel can start. And the unborn baby is going to be Dokja Mbyoung's daughter Yusung, which is going to be different from the Yusung we already have existing, because it's the past round Yusung. Okay. I am very excited. I'm going to end here, because if we really get into like it hatching, I really don't want to stop in the middle of it. So next time 2 or 3 chapters to see what hatches. Hopefully, if we get other cool stuff and we're holding off the hatching for longer, I don't really mind. But, hopefully I can get all the hatching in one video. So that'll be next video, I assume. But either way, these 2 chapters were really, really good. We kind of just finished off what happened there and transitioned into what's coming next. But, I just have a lot of fun reading ORV. It's going to be a little bit sad when I only get to do 1 a week. So, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll take some weeks off here and there so we have more than 1 to read a week. But, I'm having a ton of fun with it right now. Either way, though, that is the end. So thank you for watching. Like if you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters and my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more ORV, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. If you'd like to help support the channel by dropping a super thanks or by sharing the video, it's very much appreciated. And if you'd like to help support the channel, but also get your name at the end of videos and get One Piece videos a bit early, you can hit join down below to become a channel member, or go to patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are already members and patrons. Thank you to chosen regulars Evan Hawley and Bertie Wooster, Magical Girls, FR Nono, JA and the D-Band, Sheridan Student, David Langstaff, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Elements, Pater Dial, and Elsa the Storyteller. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.